Famous Jain temples in India. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Witapedia. Jainism is a religion that originated in India over 2,500 years ago. It is based on the teachings of Mahavira, who emphasized non-violence, compassion, and simplicity. Jain temples are places where Jains worship and practice their religion. Many Jain temples in India are also popular tourist destinations, due to their beautiful architecture and historical significance. Here are some of the most famous Jain temples in India. Dilwara temples, Mount Abu, Rajasthan. The Dilwara temples are a complex of 5 Jain temples built between the 11th and 13th centuries. They are known for their intricate marble carvings and delicate filigree work. The most famous of the Dilwara temples is the Vimal Vasahi temple, which is dedicated to Adinath, the first Jain Tirthankara. Ranakpur Jain temple, Ranakpur, Rajasthan. The Ranakpur Jain temple is a 15th century temple dedicated to Adinath, the first Jain Tirthankara. It is known for its 1,444 pillars, each of which is uniquely carved. The temple also has a large dome, which is said to be the largest unsupported dome in India. Palitana temples, Palitana, Gujarat. The Palitana temples are a complex of over 863 Jain temples built on Shatrunjaya hill. It is one of the holiest pilgrimage sites for Jains. The temples are dedicated to various Jain Tirthankaras and other deities. To reach the temples, pilgrims have to climb over 3,700 steps. Gurna Jain temples, Junagadh, Gujarat. The Gurna Jain temples are a complex of over 3,000 Jain temples built on Mount Gurna. It is another important pilgrimage site for Jains. The temples are dedicated to various Jain Tirthankaras and other deities. To reach the temples, pilgrims have to climb over 9,999 steps. Gomateshwara temple, Shravanabelagola, Karnataka. The Gomateshwara temple is home to the largest monolithic statue in the world. The statue is of Bahubali, the son of Adinath, the first Jain Tirthankara. The statue is 57 feet tall and is carved out of a single piece of granite. Other famous Jain temples in India include Sri Shankeshwar Parshwanath Jain Temple, Patan, Gujarat. Rinka Tirth, Rajgarh, Madhya Pradesh. Siddhalakona Cave Temple, Siddhalakona, Andhra Pradesh. Ambapuram Cave Temple, Ambapuram, Tamil Nadu. Anantnath Swami Temple, Alapi, Kerala. Dharmanath Temple, Kochi, Kerala. Parshvanatha Temple, Khajuraho, Madhya Pradesh. Jain temples in India are not only beautiful and historic, but they are also important pilgrimage sites for Jains. They offer a place for Jains to worship, pray, and meditate. Jain temples are also open to visitors of all faiths. Significance of Jain temples. Jain temples are significant for a number of reasons. First, they are places where Jains can worship and practice their religion. Jain temples typically have a number of different shrines, each dedicated to a different Jain Tirthankara or other deity. Jains visit these temples to pray, meditate, and offer their devotions. Second, Jain temples are important pilgrimage sites. Jains from all over the world travel to Jain temples to pay their respects to the Tirthankaras and other deities. Some of the most famous Jain temples, such as the Palitana temples and the Gurna Jain temples, attract millions of pilgrims each year. Third, Jain temples are important cultural and historical sites. Many Jain temples in India are centuries old and have been beautifully preserved. They are a testament to the rich cultural heritage of Jainism. Jain temples are also home to a number of important artifacts, such as sculptures, paintings, and manuscripts. Visiting a Jain temple. If you are planning to visit a Jain temple, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, Jain temples are places of worship, so it is important to be respectful. You should dress modestly and remove your shoes before entering the temple. Second, it is important to be quiet and avoid making any noise. Jain temples are places of meditation and reflection, so it is important to create a peaceful atmosphere. Third, it is important to be aware of the Jain principles of non-violence and vegetarianism, and they do not allow meat. Thank you for watching our video, and please like and subscribe our channel for more interesting and informative videos.